Hello and welcome to this little tutorial today, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create custom blocks on the Bridge program. I'll obviously have download links in the description of the video for this program. And yes, I obviously made a video on this the other day as well, so I'll have a video link for that as well if you've never seen Bridge before. So first of all, we want to go to File and hit New File. And I'm just going to go to this block one here. And I'm just going to call this lime ore. Okay, we want to select a template of a blank block. Okay, go to format version, set this to 1.12.0. okay, like so. Go to Minecraft block, go to description and identifier. We want to call this tutorial. Obviously you can call this whatever you want to call it. Obviously I'm making a lime ore, so I'm going to call it a lime ore. Okay, don't ask what a lime ore is. I'm kind of just making this up as I go. You don't really see a lot of, you don't see a green ore. You obviously see emerald, but yeah. I'll just put is experimental false, okay? Just so you know. That's obviously in the future when 1.12 is officially released. We obviously won't need experimental features ticked on. So I'm obviously thinking about the future here. Obviously, when I'm going to show this block off to you in a minute on game, it will be on. So I know this seems a bit weird putting it there, but it's for the future, okay? Obviously 1.12 is quite close to being around the corner. Right, so next, destroy time. So this is by how many seconds it takes to destroy. So we're going to go for 0.3, so it's going to be really fast. Note, this is not affected by pickaxes or shovels or anything. It's solely just that for now. Unfortunately, we can't really change a lot more than that. Map color, just quickly, is on the map. When you hold a map, you see like the ocean is blue, lava is orange. That's what it is. It will show whatever color you choose by the hex color code. It will show that on a map. I'm not really interested in that right now. I don't really need to put that. Obviously, if you want to put that, you can, but realistically, it's not that important. We've got friction. Now, this is quite a strange one. This is basically representing when you're on ice. So the lower you put this, the more slippery it is. And the higher you put it, the more grip you've got. Okay? I hope that makes sense. We're going to just set this to, let's just do this to 6. Well, no. Let's set this to 9, and then you can see that I will actually walk quite slow on it. Okay. Next, explosion resistance. Again, it's kind of self-explanatory there. The resistance to an explosion. So we'll just put 12, for example. Again, I'm not really fussed because technically this is just going to be an ore. You're not really going to be placing it, are you? It's not really like a decorative block. It's more you mine it and then you put it in a furnace and you get lime ore, like a lime ingot, for example. Loot is another one. So if I wanted this to, for example, drop, I don't know, lime, like a lapis would drop lapis, basically, a lapis ore, or redstone ore drops redstone. This is a way of you doing that. But if you wanted to just drop itself, like iron ore or gold ore in vanilla Minecraft, don't put the loot table in. You don't need to. It will just drop itself. I'm just thinking, is that pretty much it? Flammable, it can be flammable. Burn odds. Again, it's not very necessary for this type of block, but it's kind of self-explanatory, right? But again, that is pretty much that. So I'm going to hit File and then go to Save As. And if I go to my desktop here, I got a 1.12 block tutorial pack by DRP. Yes, there'll be a download link for this in the description of the video. But if I go to behaviors here and blocks, I've got 2 ores already here. So I'm going to just save it in there. Okay. Now we can literally exit out of here. And we're going to actually go onto the files now. So if I go back here, you can see I use Sublime text editor. Obviously, other people use different things like C++ and all this. I like this one because it's a nice black background. But as you can see, this is what it looks like in the JSON format. Okay, pretty much that. Very simple stuff. Now, what we can do here is actually add loot tables, you see. And I've actually added a loot table on the rainbow ore, and this will randomly drop diamonds, emeralds, coal, lapis, whenever you break it. I'll show you in a minute on game. It's pretty fantastic. But again, if I just go onto rainbow ore quickly, that's just because I've added a Minecraft loot table to it. Very simple stuff, but yet very effective. So it's, in fairness, it's almost like a lucky block. Obviously, I've got a manifest here. That's just basic, must have behavior pack stuff here. And obviously a pack icon. But next is the resource pack. Now, unfortunately with Bridge, I don't really know if it's possible to make resource packs as such. It's more designed for behaviors, but I know you can put the dependencies together. So I don't really use Bridge for that. I kind of just do the resource pack just by myself, if that makes sense. So obviously we got this new lime ore. So we just want to copy this, what I've got here, and paste this here. And we're going to just rename this lime ore like so, and change that to lime. Okay. Control S for save, exit out of there. And then I like to always put a US because a lot of my followers and subscribers are from the old United States. So I always put US whenever I make packs. So that's the text files done. Next, we want to go to blocks. So basically how I've done this is if you download the vanilla block, download vanilla basic resource pack, and you got the block section. I've deleted all of it and added my ones in. So what I need to do here is actually copy this, okay? Go here, press enter, and then paste. Like so. Easy, right? But I need to just drag these because it kind of, don't know, it just makes it more neat and easier to see if you actually have it in line. So please make sure you do that. So we got tutorial. We need to put lime ore here. And this is how it's actually picking up the texture, okay? And we can actually change the sound. So, for example, if we put the lime ore as grass, you're going to hear it's going to sound like when you break grass, okay? Obviously, you can find out all them in different things. Again, we got a manifest of basic stuff and another pack icon. But the big part here is textures. Now, you're going to notice I've got flipbook textures here and terrain textures. So terrain texture is all of the blocks, okay? So what I want to do here is just copy this one and just go under here and do this, okay? Again, line it all up, pretty self-explanatory, not very hard. You just put lime ore like this and then lime ore. So this is actually finding the texture, okay? Now the resource pack name is block tutorial DRP. Normally that is set to vanilla. Obviously I've done that just to kind of copyright my folder, but yeah, you kind of get my idea here. But we've got the rainbow ore, we've got the purple ore as well. So we're going to hit Control S to save that. We can get out of there. Okay. Flipbook textures. Now, this is how you animate blocks, and this is the super simplest thing, but yet it's super effective. So I've actually put a little tutorial, well, like a guide kind of one in here, and the rainbow ore will actually flip through different like colors. Obviously, I've done it like that because when you break it, you get different ores or whatever, minerals, okay? So this is the actual important part, the actual textures. So I got a purple ore and rainbow ore. Note, you can see the purple ore has got like 16 different, like ore colors, if you know what I mean. So again, you could copy that if you want, or you can change it, whatever. What I'm doing here is copying this purple ore because I want it to just be green, basically. And yeah, we just want to rename that to lime ore like so. Go into there and it's going to load up Photoshop, and all I'm going to do is quickly just change the hue. So if I wait for this to load up a bit, I like to put this to 2000 because obviously we can see it a lot better. And obviously for this quick tutorial, I just want it to become like a funky greeny kind of color like that sort of thing. It's a bit minty, but yeah. And obviously all we need to do then is hit save, put it to a PNG, go to Lime, done. And it's going to replace that. And that is pretty much that. So we're going to hit no, and that's that. So obviously when you download this Lime one is going to be in the pack as well. So it's just easier for you guys to follow. I'll try to make this as easy as I can. Obviously designing blocks and textures and stuff, there's so many different things out there. It's not that hard. So the next thing we need to do is actually attach this to the game. So what I like to do is make a little notepad file with where my add-ons are. And what I always do is copy and paste that, go up here and paste that in there, and it's going to load up my Minecraft-y kind of stuff. So we want to copy the resource now, go back there and literally paste this in here like so. Go to the behaviors, go back on there, copy that and paste. And that's that. Now, all we need to do is load up Minecraft. Okay, so I've loaded up Minecraft. We're going to hit play and we're going to create a new world. And as you can see, here is the tutorial resource pack and the tutorial behavior pack. So we're going to check them on, go to game, put this to creative, use experimental features or whatever it is, gameplay, go down a bit and turn off mob spawning, turn off that. We don't really want daylight cycle. We'll keep it. I think that's pretty much it. So let's have a look and see how these blocks look like in game. Okay, so I stupidly forgot to put it in flat, but it's not really an issue. So first of all, you're going to notice I actually put it to go into creative so you could actually see the blocks actually in your inventory. So we got them right here, look. So as you can see, it says rainbow ore construction. Okay, so we'll take 64 of them, purple ore 64 and 64 lime ore. Okay, so that is them all in game. So as you can see, this is the flipbook texture. So it's obviously kind of rainbowy. It's not the greatest. Obviously, I've made this quite quickly. We've got the purple ore and a limey kind of minty green ore. Obviously, as well, you can get these if you do give at S, and then obviously I called it tutorial, and then you can do tab and you can go through. Okay, pretty cool stuff. Next, if I go to game mode S here, you're going to see obviously the way these make different sounds. So if I break this one, it should make glass, and it's giving me a gold ingot. If I break this, stone, and it'll give me back the block. If I break this, grass sound, and really fast breaking. You remember I put that to 0.6, was it? So yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. As you can see, this is kind of a bit like a lucky block, if you could imagine. So obviously, stupidly, I made this quite long, but as you can see, when I break it, I get different things, which is pretty cool, right? Obviously, using loot tables, you can do quite a lot of different things. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to end it there. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that this helped you make custom blocks within Minecraft 1.12 and above. Catch you in the next one. Bye!